work group. So how to create a work group? I'm going to open virtual machine. In that virtual machine, you can see that this is Windows XP and that's also Windows XP. I have two clients and one server operating system. But today we don't have any concern with the server. We're just going to do with the client operating system because we want to create our group. So I'm going to select Windows XP. That is the first client. Oh, the first thing, that is what I have told you, when you are going to connect two computers with a cross cable. So this network connection would be there. If this is not there, so how to create it? Right click on my network places. This is what my network places. Right click on it, go to what? Go to properties, and from there select what? Local area connection. Again right click over it and go to properties. And there is a checkbox with the name of what? Show icon in notification area when network is connected. If I'm going to disable this checkbox, so this local area network icon is going to be disabled. Click on OK button. Now you can see that network area connection is disabled, it's not visible. So how to do? Right click over it, go to properties, from there enable the checkbox and then click OK. Now the local area connection is now connected. So first of all, what we have to do? First of all, we have to assign IP addresses to this computer. So double click on this local area connection. This window is going to be appeared. One is support, and the second thing, that is what? That is journal. So we have to select what? We have to select journal and then go to what? Go to properties. From there select what? Internet protocol TCP/IP, the last option. And again go to what? Again go to properties. From there the first option, that is what? Obtain IP address automatically. But we don't want to obtain IP address automatically. We want to assign IP addresses according to our own will. So that is what we have to select. Use the following IP address. IP address assign so we have to select the second option, use the following, and here you can assign any IP addresses. For example, I'm going to assign 192.168.3.1, 1.1, 2.1, 3.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, anyone. And when you are going to click on the subnet mask, subnet mask is going to be created automatically. Subnet mask automatically is going to be created. 255.255.255.0, because in class C we are using what? 3 bits for host and 1 bit is 3 bits for network and 1 is for host. So that's why network would be what? 255.255.255.0, and that is the IP address. Now click on the OK button and close. Now we have assigned IP addresses. So double click on the local area connection, and if you want to check it out the IP address, so click on the support button. Here you can see manually configured, and that is what? 192.168.3.1. that is the IP address for this computer, and this is the subnet mask. Is that clear? And if you want to find out, for example, just go to what? Go to start, from there go to run, and in the run type what? CMD. When this window is going to be appeared, DOS is open, so type what? ipconfig is going to what? ipconfig is going to show you your IP address and your subnet mask. So click on OK button. So it will show you that your IP address is what? 192.168.3.1, and subnet mask is what? That is what? 255.255.255.0. That is 192.168.3.1. That is ipconfig. ipconfig. Further, DOS is going to open ipconfig. 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 When you're going to click enter, so it will show you the IP address of this computer and the subnet mask of it. So this is the first computer to which we have assigned IP address. Now we are going toward the second computer, and again we want to what? We are going to assign the IP address. So how to do? Again go to what? Go to the second operating system. Now this is the second operating system, and I want to what? I want to assign an IP address to this computer as well. So how to do? Local area connection is enabled. So what we have to do? Just double click on it. Go to what? Journal, then properties. From there select what? The last option, that is Internet Protocol TCP/IP. Again go to properties, and from there select what? Use the following IP address. And here you have to mention what? 192.168. what? That is what 3.1. So it should be 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Just the host portion is going to be changed. Last second beacon 192.168.1.2.1. So for the second computer 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. Just the host portion is going to be changed. Network portion should be the same. Is it clear? Now the subnet mask for both the should be the same. Click on the OK button. Again close and close. Now we have assigned IP addresses to both the computers. Now if you want to find out the connectivity between the two computers, that whether I have assigned this computer, that is the IP address 192.168.3.1. That is what 3.1, and this computer IP address 192.168.3.2. If you want to find out the connectivity between the two, computers, so go to what? Start, then run, then CMD, and then OK. When DAS is going to open, this is DAS screen. You want to find out the connectivity. If you are here, for example, currently you are here, and you want to find out that whether this computer is connected with this or not. So how to do? Just type ping. We have discussed it. Ping, packet internet global. To find out the connectivity between the two devices. So ping and then space. We are currently on this computer. So ping after that space and just type the IP address of this computer. That is what 192.168.3.1. And after that, just press what? Just press enter. So if there would be two messages. One is that if the connection is established, so it will give you what? Reply from. Reply from what? 192.168.3.1 and something else. And it will give you what? 4 replies. If the computer is connected, the LAN card is working properly, the class cable is configured properly, the connector is working properly, and both the computer having a cross cable, they are connected. So if the connection is properly connected, so it will give you what the message means reply from. But if there is a problem, there is a physical problem within the cable or within the network card or within the connectors, so it will give you another message, and that is what? Request time out. Request time out. Or another message, that is what? Destination host unreachable. Destination host unreachable. These are the two messages. These are the two messages. If there is a physical connection, if there is a physical problem in the cable, मतलब केबल सही नहीं दे या नेट कार्ड सही कारण के या कनेक्टर था सही नहीं लग इन करे, तो this message will be appear request timeout. But if the for example if the IP addresses are different, that is what 192.168.3.1 and that is 3.2, but I'm going to change. This is what 10.0.0.5. Now they are different classes, so the different classes cannot communicate with each other. So it will give you the message that is what destination host conversion. तो केबल के मसले की, लैन कार्ड के मसले की, कनेक्टर के मसले की, या तासो केबल सही नहीं जोड़ करे, केबल से मसले उसको दी, वायर्स, मैं भी अब बता मसला वर्गी, this message. Okay, now, actually Musala, IP addresses are differently. But they have a message with destination host unreachable because they are just going to communicate to the same class of IP addresses. If the IP addresses are different, so they cannot communicate. And another thing, for example, if the IP addresses are from the same class, 192.168.2.1, so 2.1, and that is what 3.2. So also they can't communicate with each other. Network change. We have to just change the host portion. Network should be the same. For example, if you are going to assign IP addresses 192.168.1.2, so that's also different. Network change. These 3 bytes should be the same pattern. The last portion is different. Actually, har CV 1 V 2 V up to what? Up to 255,000 har service station 254. Oh, the first 3 bytes should be the same pattern. Is it clear? Now, for example, we are going to assign 2 IP addresses. We have already assigned to this computer. The IP address of this computer is what? That is, for example, 192.168.3.2, and from that computer, that is what? 3.1. So, how to find out the connectivity between the two? Just open command prompt CMD, and you want to find out the connectivity. So, just type what? Ping. Ping what? 192.168.3. What? 3.1 is the IP address of that computer. So if they are connected, so it will give you a message that is what? Reply from 192.168.3.1. Byte is equal to 32 byte. Means IP version 4 or 32-bit IP address we can call it. 4 into 8 is equal to what? 32. 32-bit IP address on the IP version 4 amount. So if they are connected, so it will give you the same message. Or for example, if I am going to what? I am going to change the IP address of this computer. Go to properties, and from there I'm selecting this and go to properties again. And here I want to what? I want to change the IP address of this computer. For example, I'm selecting this, and again I'm going to assign 10.0.0.5. That is from class A. Close, again close, and from here now if you want to find out the connectivity between the two, so that would be not possible because they are having different class of IP addresses. If I am going to type what? Ping 192.168.3.1, destination host unreachable, because the IP addresses are different. This is from class A, and that computer IP address belongs to what? Belongs to class C. So that's why destination host unreachable. But if there is a physical problem in the cable, so then it will give you the message what? Request timeout. Cable ke masla hi, LAN card ke masla hi, connector ke masla hi, so then it will give you this message. But if the IP addresses are different, so then this message, and you can see that destination host are reachable. Now, for example, again I am going to what? I am going to assign an IP addresses from the same class, and that is what? The same class is going to be used. For example, if I am going to change the IP address, I am going to change the IP address to what? 192.168.2.1, or for example 2.2. The previous, that is what? That is 3.1, and to this computer we have assigned 192.168.2.2. So again the IP address is different. That is from class C, but the network is different. So how to do? Again it will give you what? The same message that they are not connected because the IP addresses are different. Again I'm going to do it. Command prompt, then ping 192.168.3.1. Destination host unreachable, because that is what? That is 192.168.3.1, and to this computer we have assigned the IP address 192.168.2.2. 2.2 and 3.1. So the network is different. So the first 3 bits should be the same. So that's why it's not 192.168.3.1. That is from PC1. And to PC2 we have assigned what? 192.168.2.2. So this should be the same. The first 3 bits should be the same. So we are not going to change it. So means the network has been changed. So if there's 3.2, so that's working. But if it's 2.2 or 1.2 or 4.2, so that's not possible because the network has been changed. So now again I'm going to what? I'm going to assign the same kind of IP addresses. Double click on the local area connection, go to properties, from there select TCP/IP properties, and again I want to assign what? 192.168.3.2. Now they are from the same class. Click on the OK button, close, and then close. Now if you want to check it out the connectivity between the two, so it will give you the message reply from, so it means they are connected. Again go to OpenCMD, and if you want to find out the connectivity, so what to do? Ping 192.168 and then 3.1, the previous, that computer IP address. So it will give you the message what? Reply from, so it means they are connected. And if I am going to what? For example, here I am going to close this computer and I want to go to the previous computer, this computer, and from here I want to find out the connectivity. So what to do? Again the same ping 192.168.3.what? 3.2 is the IP address of that computer. So click on OK button, so it will give you the same message reply from. So from both sides we can find out the connectivity between the two computers. Is that clear? Now we want to create our group. We want to create our group between the two computers. So the first thing that we have to do is what? Right click on my computer, go to properties, and from there select network identification. Yeah, computer name. So how to do? We want to create our group. So right click on my computer, go to what? Properties, and from there select what? From there the second tab button, that is what? Computer name. And in the computer name, you can see the computer name is what? That is client 1. And it belongs to which one group? XYZ. That is the work group name. And for example, I'm going to this computer. Again, right click on my computer, go to properties, and from there, if you want to find out the connectivity, the computer name, that is client 2, and our group is ABC. That was XYZ and it is ABC. So we have to what? We have to assign a common name to both of them. So how to assign? Just go to this computer, right click, go to what? Properties. From there I'm selecting what? Computer name, and then click on the change button. We want to create our group, so click on the change button, and from there our group name is what? That is XYZ. So for example, I'm going to create our group with the name of what? With the name of term S. Kardan, ABC, Microsoft, Hello, Hi, anything. Just as so these and create coalition. I'm just giving our group name, that is term S, and click on the OK button. So after a short time, after 5 to 10 seconds, it will give you a welcome message, and that welcome message would be what? Welcome to term S work group. And you can see that welcome to the term S work group. So our group has been created. Click on the OK button. It will ask about the restart the computer. So click on the OK button and then OK and then restart your computer to take effect. I mean, it belongs to our group, and that is what? That is term S. Again, I'm going to the second computer, and I'm going to right click on my computer, go to properties, and there we also want to convert this computer to the same work group. So again, go to computer name, and from there click what? Change. Computer name and then change, and from there again, this is what? It belongs to ABC, so just change it, and from there type what is the domain name or group name? Term S. So you want to convert both the computer to the same work group, so term S, click on the OK button. The same message, welcome message, is going to be appeared, and after that we have to restart our computer. Now welcome to the term S work group. OK, then we have to restart your computer, and that is restart. Now these both computers belongs to the same work group, and that is what? Work group name is term S. Now if you want to share something, you want to share some file and folders from one computer to another, so now that's possible. They belongs to the same work group, and they belongs to the same class of IP addresses. Log in on this computer with administrator rights, and now when this computer restarts, so again going to log in on the same computer. Now for example, if you want to share some things, you want to share some files from one computer to another, so how to share it? For example, from one computer to another, we want to share some file and folders. For example, on this computer, on this desktop, or in my documents, or anywhere, on this computer we have created a folder with the name of what? With the name of test. We have created a folder. This is a folder, and in this folder I am going to create a text file with the name of a.txt, and in that file I am going to type anything. For example, now we want to share this folder with that computer that's connected to it. So how to do? Just on this computer, right click on this folder, right click, and then go to what? Go to properties, and there is a button with the name of what? Sharing. Just select this sharing tape button, and then go to what? There will be a checkbox with the name of what? Share this folder. Share this folder, and then click on the OK button. So this folder will be shared, and when a folder has been shared, so there will be what? The hand symbol joshi. The hand symbol joshi. Is it clear? So when this folder is going to be shared, so there will be a hand symbol because this file has been shared. Now if you want to access this folder from that computer, so how to access it? So that is what? Just go to on this computer. Just go to what? Start, then go to run, and then run. Type what? Type the IP address or the name of this computer. So this computer name is what? That is PC1, and the IP address of this computer is what? 192.168.3.1. So just go to start, then run, and in the run box you have to type what? Double backslash. Back or forward to go forward the way. This is backslash. Backslash what? 192.168.3.1. And then after that just click OK. So it will show you all file and folders that has been shared on this computer. So some file na pwede computer mani share di all will be visible on that computer. Or you can just type what? Double backslash and the IP, the computer name that is called host name. Double backslash or PC1. So it will show you all file and folder that has been shared on this computer. Is it clear? How to do? This I'm going to create on this computer, for example. Now this is computer number 1 and that is computer number 2. We are going to log in on this computer. First of all, I'm going to share something on this computer. On the previous computer there is, and on the desktop I want to share. Right click and then go to what? New. With the name of what? With the name of test. I'm going to open it and then I'm going to create a text file here. New with the name of anything that is going to be created with the name of test A, and I'm going to type what? Welcome. Copy and then paste. Right click and again I'm going to create another folder with the name of ABC. Now if you want to share, so how to share? Right click on the folder, from there sharing and security, or go to what? Go to properties. Properties, and from there select the second tab button with the name of what? With the name of sharing. Select this and there is a option button with the name of what? Share this folder. Select it and then apply and OK. And if you want to share this, right click ABC, go to properties, sharing, and then share this folder. Apply and OK. Now check it out, the IP address of this computer. What is the IP address of this computer? That is what? 192.168.3.1. So go to what? Go to the second computer. This computer, and you want to now access that file and folder that has been shared on that computer. So just go to start and there run and then type what? Double backslash. The IP address of that computer is what? 192.168.3. What? 3.1. Click OK. It's going to show you all file and folder that has been shared on that computer with the name of ABC, and test is there. Now if you want to open it, so click on the test folder. There is a file with the name of A and you can open it. That is Tanha welcome. Tanha welcome. Tanha welcome. Is it clear? So that is how to share a file on the other computer and then how to access it from the other computer. You can write it over it because we have the administrator rights. If you want to write something, welcome to what? That is what? Welcome to Kardan. You can write it because we have the rights. If you don't want to give him rights, so then we have to what? When you are going to share it, so there is an option. When I am going to access, for example, right click over it, go to properties, sharing, and there what? There is permissions. Click on the permission. That is what? Read, change, full control. So that is from here you can enable or disable it. So you should from there you can. So that is what? How to share a file and folder on one computer to another. Repeat. Okay. For example, right click on this computer. Right click on this computer and I'm going to create a new folder. New folder with the name of what? With the name of Aka. Open it and there I'm going to create a new file with the name of what? With the name of B, for example, and type anything. For example, not Tana. Welcome to Kardan. Uska copy and then paste it. Close this. Now we want to share this file or folder. So how to do? Right click on the folder and go to what? Go to properties and from there select what? Sharing. Now share this folder and then go to what? Apply and OK. Now how to access these file and folder? Because they belongs to the same workgroup. So how to know? Right click on my computer, go to properties, and from there computer name you can check it out. The workgroup is what? Workgroup is term S. And if I'm going to this computer and again right click on my computer, go to properties, and from there computer name, that is what? Term S. Because they belong to the same workgroup, so that's why they can share their file and folders. Now we have shared a folder with the name of what? With the name of Brother Aka, and that is available on that computer. If you want to access it from here, so double backslash and the IP address of that computer 192.168.3.1. On the other computer, just go to start, then run and type double backslash and the IP address of the other computer and click on OK button. So it will show you Aka is there. And if you want to open it and the folder is there, welcome to Kardan. Is it clear? Yeah, you come.
If the name is changed, we cannot. If the name is changed, we cannot share
The name is changed means.
the name of a computer.
Yeah, if the IP, if you don't know the IP address of that computer or the computer name, so it's not possible to access that file and folders.
No, if we know the name of that computer, we can share or not.
Yeah, you can share. That is the IP address, or find out the name of that computer.
That's not the address.
For example, no. If I'm going to find out the computer name, this computer name is what? Client 2. And the computer name, that computer name is what? Right click and from there go to what? Properties and computer name. That is what? Client 1. From command prompt, if you find out the IP, for example, I'm going to open command prompt, go to start CMD. And from, for example, if I want to find out the IP address of this computer, so what to do? IP config is going to be written. But if I want to find out the name of this computer, so what to do? Type host name, HOSTNAME, host name, and then click OK. So it will give you the computer name. That is what client wants. Host name. If you want to find out the IP address of this computer, so just go to start run and type out IP config. But if you want to find out the name of this computer, so just go to start run and type there what? Host name, and then press enter. It will give you the computer name. That is what? Client 1. Host name and press enter.
How we can unshare this?
IP address IPCONFIG IP config configuration. Now, for example, the share file and folder you want to access on the other computer. So just go to what? Show the IP address and subnet mask of this computer. IP address and subnet mask. IP config is used to what? Show IP address and subnet mask. Default gateway. Three things: IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. That is going to be shown through this command. Subnet mask and default gateway. But if you are going to type ipconfig/all, so IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and physical or MAC address of the computer. And that is what? That is ipconfig/all. ipconfig. Default gateway. Gateway means large or mobile. Through ipconfig/all, so what to do? IP address, it will show you. IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and the last thing, that is what? Physical or MAC address. Physical or MAC address of the computer. Physical or MAC address, and this MAC address belongs to what? Belongs to LAN card. That's the LAN card. Default gateway. Default gateway. Default gateway. ipconfig/all. It will show you the IP address of this computer, subnet mask of this computer, default gateway of this computer, or physical or MAC address of this computer. And if you're just going to type ipconfig, so it will show the IP address, subnet mask, and just gateway. Physical or MAC address would not be there. And that physical or MAC address belongs to what? Belongs to LAN card. /all, /all, ALL. IP address. From bottom to top. Okay, for example, brother Ka, for example, we know the name of that computer, that is client 1. We want to access that file and folder from that computer. So what to do? Just double backslash, and the name of that computer is what? Client 1. So client 1. Click on OK. So it will also show you the share file and folder from that computer. The name putrum coalition. Okay, name new yard the IP address putrum task file and folder shared coalition. Is it clear? Mhm. Physical or MAC address. Physical or MAC address. For example, on this computer, from here we have shared file and folders. The computer namung file and folders shared kari thi. If we just wanted to know that on this computer which file has been shared, which file or folder has been shared, or which file has been shared and which user has been accessed these file and folders. So how to do? We just want to do share file and folders. So right click on my computer and go to it. مونږ دا کتل غواړو چې په دې کمپیوټر باندې مونږ کم فایلونه شیر کړي دي. We just want to know about the share file and folder. So right click on my computer and go to what? Go to manage. And from there, what is going to be done? That is what? System tools, and there is what? Share folders. And from this share folder, just select shares. So it will show you that AKA, IP, and Obaid salary data and test file has been shared on this computer. ABC, AKA, Obaid, salary data and test, that file and folder has been shared on this computer. Computer file folder shared. If you want to know about that which user has accessed my file and folders, so that is going to be found out through session. Session is going to show you that your file has been accessed by this user. Administrator, ya Ali, ya Jamal, ya Abid, user stuff file and folder access kare. So click on session, so it will show you administrator has accessed your file, and that is from client 2, the computer name, and that is what the IP address, each and everything is going to be shared here. That is administrator, and that is what? Client 2 on the other computer. And if you want to know that which file has been already opened, for example, on the client 2, this file and folder has been already opened. That is what? That is folder name is AKA and the file name is B. So if you want to know about the open file and folders on this computer, so just click on the open files. So it will show you that C document and settings, and there is a folder on the desktop with the name of what? With the name of AKA. That is already open. That has to open files on khai. If a computer by the administrator starts your folder access kare or the folder there with the name of AKA, that is already open. But if I'm going to what? I'm going to close this file and folder. The file close, folder close. Now it's closed, and go to what? Go to that previous computer. Just go to session, and again if you are going to click on open file, so it will not show you anything because we have closed that folder. So folder close show. Now open files ke bahi samna show. Is that clear? Outlook, yeah, you can share it. That is something else. Outlook is mostly used for mailing purposes. Mailing, just like Yahoo Mail or Gmail, or Hotmail. That is just used for mailing purposes, not for sharing the file and folders on two computers. They are just used for mailing purposes. Okay, for example, if there is a file, and you want to make it hidden share, we want to what? We want to make it hidden share. For example, on this computer, I want to share a file, but to a specific user, that this folder is just available for this user, and you want to make it hidden share. So how to make it a hidden share? Right click on the computer. Here I'm going to create a file with the name of what? With the name of, for example, Kardan. File has been created, and then I'm going to create a new folder with the name of what? With the name of ABC. A test file is there. Close this. Now we want to share. So the first thing that is what? Right click on my computer. Right click on that specific folder. Go to properties, and from there select what? Sharing. Share this folder and then apply and OK. But that is already shared. There is a hand symbol, but if we want to what? We want to make it hidden share. So how to do? Right click again on this. Right click on the same folder again. Go to properties, and there is an option with the name of what? In the sharing, there is another option with the name of new share. Click on the new share, and there I'm going to create a new name with the name of, for example, finance. And then with this name, we have to what? We have to give him a dollar symbol. Hidden share the para among the dollar symbol use go. Dollar symbol, and then click on the permission if you want to give him full control, and then click on the OK button. Finance and dollar symbol. Now you can see that the dollar symbol is there. And after that, we have to select what? Select the previous name of this folder. That is what? That is Kardan. Select it and what? Remove share. Remove, apply, and then OK. Now this file has been shared here. And if you are going to go to that computer, on this computer, if you want to access // client1, there is no folder with the name of Kardan because that has been shared, that is hidden share. So if you want to access a specific, you have shared this folder for a specific user, so you have to what? You have to give the folder name to him, that this file or this folder has been shared hidden, so you can't, another person can't access it, you can only access it. So how to access that file and folder? // the IP address of that computer 192 dot what dot 168 dot 3.1, and after that / and type what? Finance, and then dollar symbol. Now the finance folder has been opened, and there is a folder with the name of, there is a file with the name of ABC. You can open it easily. Now these are hidden share, right? With the hidden share, you have to give him what? First of all, you have to share their folder. After that, you have to go to again right click on their folder. Go to share, and from there you have to select what? New share. And with the new name, you have to give him a new name, and with that new name, you have to assign a dollar symbol. That dollar symbol is used for what? For hidden chain. And again go to the previous name, remove the previous name, and then apply OK. Now if you want to access from the other computer, so the IP address of that computer, and then / the hidden file or folder share name, and then the dollar symbol. The other token, hidden share. Hidden share. Who should be? I think so. That's enough for today.